Right there. And you
Okay,
put it
we're
in
on.
We're on. We're live.
Hold on. Just start that up there. And just going to bring this down, bring our audio down.
Yep. Oh, I got a message right here. We're live. So I'll send it out really quick. Hi, everybody.
Here we go. Hey, Bill Rogers here with Nick McCombie.
How you doing, everybody?
Here at Bedford High School. And here at, let's get that, at the, let's get this one there, and there we go. Here we are at Bedford High School. Let's get our audio levels.
Home of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, we're just a little hot. There we are. Now we're better. Now if you need your volume up, you can turn it up this way.
Okay.
There we go.
How do I sound really good on this one right here?
Yeah, that's you.
Okay, so turn it up to the right.
That's good.
All right.
That's good. So we got a day of football turning into a night of football.
Absolutely.
We're going to be going in about kickoff scheduled for 26 minutes from now. So just a little pre-show here. Teams are warming up.
Absolutely.
Cameras are warming up. We're warming up.
Absolutely.
You feeling warm?
I feel pretty warm. I got my jacket in the back. I'm rocking it right now. I got to say, I have never been to Bedford High School, and I got to give compliments to the hospitality that they've given us today. Giving us a great view of the football stadium, and all their hard work and, building this school up. I remember back when I was in high school, when this school was first starting off, and they had a whole freshman line, and when I was watching the basketball teams and stuff. Bill, I got to tell you, Bedford is turning into a team that, New Hampshire wants to see, succeed, and shining stars. And these guys look amazing out here. And I also got to compliment the Exeter Blue Hawks too. I can't leave out the Exeter Blue Hawks.
One thing I wanted to point out in regard to the Exeter Blue Hawks and the and Bedford is that the Bedford Bulldogs is that this is a rematch of the championship game.
Absolutely. And and I got to say, last season Bedford won 7-0. And what I was told from so many Exeter fans, I didn't make it out to that game, unfortunately, out at UNH. And I got to tell you, they said it was just literally a defensive game, and it came down to the wire where one team had to score a touchdown to win the state championship. And to me, that's the way how you win a state championship in a way, because when you win something like that, you want to win it by one touchdown. Yeah, on the other side, you want to feel like man, we came close but short, but we can bounce back and rebound from this. So this is going to be quite the interesting. This is going to be quite an interesting thing because the rosters are going to be changed. From last season, Exeter lost a lot of seniors. Bedford lost a lot of seniors. So there's going to be a lot of shining stars out there, Bill, that we're going to see and witness between Exeter and Bedford, and we're going to. I'm going to be in shock right now. But the real thing that has shocked me right now is the standings in the NHIAA.
Oh yeah. Talk about that.
Let me just tell you this: I can't get over this, and I said this to you before, Bill, and I'm going to say this out loud. I know that we can't bet in high school football, but I will say this: if I was a betting man right now, out in Las Vegas, this whole entire thing has just literally taken me off guard. Between Bedford and Exeter, Exeter losing to Winnicott, and then Bedford, and then Exeter losing to Goffstown. Also, Bedford losing to Winnicott. It's one of those things that I just was in shock because I'll tell you this right now. I know we're focusing on Bedford and Exeter. Winnicott has flown under the radar on my books because I've said that Winnicott was, I never thought they were going to make it this far, and I thought it was going to be Exeter-Bedford rematch, for the state finals, and I hope it is. Because that was literally the best game probably of the last year, and I hope that it's going to be another rematch between these two teams because they're the hottest teams still to this day. They have to make it because I talked with one of the offensive coaches, and he said, we're still in it. We still got a lot of time to make it up, and we got a lot of stuff to work on between Exeter and Bedford, so we're going to see what happens, tonight at 6:30 because when that ball hits the gridiron, it's game on because this is a heavyweight matchup between these two teams. They have a lot of players, both sides, offensively, defensively.
A lot of players. Look at the roster.
I mean, look at this roster. I mean, it's 2 pages long for Exeter and 2 pages long for Bedford. So we are right where, this is basically, this is NFL roster, basically. We're looking at our college roster. It's just unbelievable. This is the hype. This is going to be epic, and we're 12 minutes and 34 seconds away from literally kickoff time. So
Nick, earlier you were talking about the standings, and this is a Division I game, so different. But in that, have you been surprised of seeing of Winnicott going undefeated at this point?
I was blown away, and I mean the same thing with Bishop Girton. I know you covered a game with Bishop Girton, but getting back to Winnicott, I couldn't even believe it. Like literally, I talked to I was at a local McDonald's in Portsmouth, and I talked to the Winnicott fan, and she wore all Winnicott gear, and she said, "We're in shock too." Because literally we were like, we're just going to have a normal every year season, couple losses here and there, at the beginning. And then maybe we'll make it, at the bottom seed of the playoffs. Lo and behold, I look at this whole thing and I'm going like, wait a minute. I'm like, where did Winnicott come from? And like, the Warriors are like coming out and they're playing very good football. And, I'm blown away at just how hard working the Bedford, the Winnicott Warriors are playing. I would love to cover a game out there sometime soon and get a glance at the Winnicott Warriors. With you, Bill, if they're out in Winnicott, it would be amazing just to look at the Winnicott Warriors and see what they can do. And offensively, I watched them and it's just amazing. Defensively, it's quite interesting just to watch them. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. I mean, this season there's still a lot of football to be played. I mean, for every team right now at this point. If you've lost 5 in a row, I think if I'm not mistaken, it's not a qualifying round. I know Spalding is still losing right now, but with all the standings, these teams have to pick up wins before the end of the season. So Bedford it's coming down to that
kind of
wire.
Important, those wins.
Yes, absolutely. And Winnicott holding the Eastern Division right now is going to be the question in hand. So everybody is going to be watching, the East a lot because I think it's the hottest ticket round in the East right now.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Bedford, I believe they were out in the North, if I'm not mistaken, in the North Division. I have to look at the NHIAA again. It's so confusing, and literally a fan had told me, he goes like, I literally cannot figure it out. He says Division 2 and Division 3 are just North and South, and it's like, okay.
Let me get that
popped up here,
for us right now.
Yeah, because if you look at the standings, it's just it's absolutely epic, and we can even get out of town. We'll give you some out of town scores. I mean, I know my team, the Portsmouth Clippers. You know how much being a Portsmouth alum. Shout out to the Portsmouth Clippers. I heard they got crushed by the.
So yes, you're
Central.
right that Bedford is in the North, and interestingly enough, today Goffstown and Winnicott faced off, and Winnicott winning in the last 12 seconds of the game. So
I'm blown away at that.
Bringing to Winnicott to 5-0, and Goffstown to 4-1, and Bedford just behind them at 3-1.
But you got to look at something else too. Goffstown, I got to give them credit what they did to Exeter. I was blown away at the flea flicker. Did you catch the highlights on that?
I did not see that.
Oh my goodness. It was the Bill Belichick rematch of what happened with the flea flicker that they pulled with what is it, the Baltimore Ravens game when they won the Super Bowl in 2014 to go to the Super Bowl. I literally said it was the perfect flea flicker for Goffstown, and Exeter was caught off guard. I saw Coach Ball's face in the corner when I was watching it out. Shout out to the NH Sports page and for giving me that one on that the highlights. Dave Haley, he sent me a picture of the flea flicker of the year right there, and I got to say, if we caught that, it was a perfect flea flicker. They had the guy wide open, and I said, as soon as I saw the highlight, I went, is he doing what I think he's doing? He flipped it up to the back. He pitched it to the running running back, tossed it over, and I watched it, and I went, oh my God! I was like, no way. I went like, if he catches that, it's going to be quite an interesting little thing. So,
yeah, keep on going with that, Nick. I'm just going to take a look at the YouTube feed here.
But as I said, fans that are listening right now, if you're not tuning into this game, this is the game to tune into right now because Exeter and Bedford. This is the state championship rematch. This is a heavyweight match, and I got to send out a quick shout out to my dad, Bob McCumbee. I know he's watching it out there. Shout out to my father. He when I called him up and I told him, I said, hey, I'm about me doing broadcasting with Bill Rogers, and he goes, wow, you're going to be in Bedford. And I said, yeah, I hope that you're listening in, and keeping the live feed out there. Shout out to some of my friends out in California, Pat Wally. I know he's in Texas catching some baseball games. Devin Rucco in Dover, Mike Wally. I wanted to give you guys all a quick shout out really quick. My mom, Diane McCombie, thank you so much for supporting me. My aunt, Denise Larson, giving me a shout-out here with Bill Rogers here, with you and your support, keeping me going here in the press box here. I appreciate my family with all the support, everybody around here for Coruway Film Institute, including John here, my camera guy right around the corner, standing next to me. But tonight, Bill, I think it's going to be an epic game, and we got the Bedford band coming on down. They're beating that drum away. Yep. Oh, your mic.
Yes, sir. Listen to that band. Listen to that band.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And we are going to be taking a break here and then restarting with our
Absolutely.
JW player. We're going to be restarting with so that we can feed this to NH1.
Absolutely.
Quick thanks to Cinemagic and Wilbur's Restaurant, and we'll be right back at you in a couple of minutes.
All right. Check. Okay. Oh, thank you.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, how are you? I had to stand up on the chair really quick so I could see what's going on.
All right, way to go.
All right, are we live right now?
We are.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. We're back here live in Bedford, New Hampshire. I'm Nick McCombie. And
Bill Rogers here with Nick. Nick, just set this game up for us.
All right. We will be doing. I think it's the national anthem time, so we better get ready. So, folks, if you haven't tuned in yet, well, wait a minute. We're going to do a coin toss before our national anthem, so we'll see who wins the coin toss. As I said before, the Exeter Bluehawks and the Bedford Bulldogs. This is going to be a heavyweight matchup here live in Bedford, New Hampshire. So watch out, folks. Division I East is going to be watching the scores and highlights, and we're also going to be watching the North, if I'm not mistaken. Bedford's in the North. So, yep, and so we're going to find out right now if this is going to be a big one. So get ready, folks. We are in for a wild one here. Saturday night football is starting at 6:30. So, folks, get ready. We will be doing the national. The Bedford Bulldogs will be doing the national anthem. I stand correct. I'm not doing the national anthem. I don't know how good my voice would be at singing.
Yeah. So now that the old coin toss.
Even though I was in select choir.
So it's great to be here.
Absolutely.
Today.
I love the atmosphere. I wish I could take a picture of the traffic that's behind us. It's just unbelievable how it's flowing in. I think we're in for a sold-out crowd tonight for a Saturday night football game. So we'll see what this coin toss has right here as we got a live feed from the bottom down below for the coin toss. It looks like Exeter will receive the ball. They deferred the toss, so Exeter will receive. The captains for Exeter, number 5, is, let me see here. Take a look at that. Who just took the toss. Number 5, Cody Morris, and number 35. Yep, Cody Morissette. He was the guy I was watching out for, I heard. So we got to get ready for our national anthem here, so let's get ready. All right, what a national anthem from the Bedford Bulldogs. That was very good, Bill.
Yeah. Nothing like a good national anthem to get you going for a football game.
Absolutely.
So the Bedford Bulldogs and the Exeter Blue Devils.
Yep.
Blue Devils?
Exeter Bluehawks.
Bluehawks, sorry.
They're a flying hawk. They landed here today. So it's going to be an exciting game, I think, right now, Bill. I think that the Exeter Bluehawks and the Bedford Bulldogs, it's going to be quite the interesting thing. Is my mic feed still working here? I'm just checking.
It sure is. Yeah, I just need more volume. Here you go, right here.
Yeah, I couldn't hear myself very well. There we go. I got a little bit more volume now.
So what should we be looking out for here, Nick?
Well, the keys to the game between these both teams, it's going to be a running game, maybe a few passing looked around, but I've seen a lot. Exeter is mainly, the main thing about Exeter is it's a running game. Same thing with Bedford. So we're going to see right now as this kick goes away. It's a beautiful kick, and we are on our way here in Bedford, New Hampshire, as number 15 will run the ball for Exeter, and he is down at the 25, I'd say, 25-yard line. Carried by number 15.
Hey, as we get into this game, I want to thank Cinemagic.
Absolutely.
And Wilbur's. For, we could go get what can we get at Wilbur's?
I love their pancakes and French toast over there. Oh, man.
Wilbur's restaurant, yeah.
That's out in Hampton, New Hampshire, right?
No, that's got to be around. You got to be a Wilbur's here.
Oh, Bedford. Wow. There's another Wilbur's. And there's a handoff sponsor right there. 37 carried the ball. Remember what I said about running down the middle, Bill? Exeter is always playing the running game. Handoff intended to number 35 for the Exeter Bluehawks. Josh Coleman was tackled. I have to keep my pen with me so that way I can keep an eye on this Exeter Bluehawks. Number 37, I take that back. It was number 37, Brian Lowry. I thought it was 35. High up here, you can't really see the numbers too well. But I love it. There's a quick little toss-up, and the pass is taken down by number 16.
There we go.
Cole Glennon for the Bedford Bulldogs as he whacks that one away. That was an excellent fly swat by Cole. Here we go. 3rd down and 8. Ball spotted on the 28-yard line. Bluehawks set. Bedford set on D. 40 trying to rush it in on the blitz. Handoff intended to number 37, and he runs it down. Does he have enough for the first down? We'll find out. Number 37, Braden Lowry got that one. 1st and 10. They did get it. Ball spotted on the 36-yard line. 11:01 left to play here in Bedford, New Hampshire. We are on our way here in the first quarter. No score. 3 men in the back. Hands it off to number 17, and he is going to gain 9 on that one. He may have in inches.
It's a good ball movement.
Absolutely. The handoff has been working, and as I said before, this is going to be a heavyweight matchup because handoffs is the big thing about Coach Ball. Loves playing those handoffs. 2nd down and 1. Ball spotted on the 46. Halfway to the 50. Two men in the back. 37 is there. 17 carries it up for Exeter. No, wait, where'd it go? I lost the sight of the ball there, Bill.
Yeah, that's that
was a fake play. That caught me off guard.
Subterfuge.
So Bedford gives up the 1st and 10. So Bulldog 49-yard line. So we are in Bedford territory now. I've been studying both these teams, and I knew that they were going to try and pull a little fake stuff. Just that one caught me off. Handoff for number 37. Runs it down the middle, and he will stop right at the 40-yard line. And he is 2nd down. It will be 2nd down and 1. 2nd down and 2. Ball spotted on the 41-yard line. I thought he had 9. I thought he had gain of 9 on that one. 9:20 left to play. Exeter with the ball. Cody Morris standing behind his center. Hands it off to number 37 again of Braden Lowry.
Pushing the whole pack.
And he's got a 1st and 10. What a gain on that one. 1st down and 10. Ball spotted on the 36-yard line of Bedford. 9:05 left to play. Still in the first quarter. Beautiful night tonight here in Bedford. Play called right here. Defense set for Bedford. Offense set for Exeter. Here we go. 2 men in the back for Exeter. Here we go. 37 moving. Handoff to number 17.
Stuffed there.
Stuffed there. Adam Gray on the carry. Number 17 is Adam Gray on that carry. And stopped at the line of scrimmage on that one. So Andrews and Adams on the initial hit for the Bedford Bulldogs. Second down and 11. So he lost 1 yard on that one, Bill. 8:10 left to play. 2 men in the back. Handoff to, oh, wait a minute, double handoff right there. And that looks like he got stopped there. I saw 2 handoffs. It was a reverse on that one. Third down we have reached.
So teams both making their adjustments early here.
Ball spotted on the 37-yard line. Yeah, there was an adjustment on that one. So
chiropractic?
Yeah. 7:36 left to play, clock running. Very lively crowd here, Bill, here in Bedford. And the band is playing really loud. Here we go. 3 men in the back. 22 in motion. Here's the pass. 22 is going after it. He's got it, and he's caught the ball. He's still moving, and he is down, I'd say, about the 8-yard line of Bedford territory. Pass to number 22, Ryan Johnson of the Exeter Bluehawks. What a pass by the quarterback, Cody Morissette. Unbelievable pass right there. Caught me off guard as well.
You know, that's the thing about getting a good, strong running game. It opens up those lanes for a power pass like that.
Absolutely. Blue Hawk football. Here it is. Here we go. They are at the goal line. First down and 8, and it runs it down the middle. 37. Brian Lowry runs it in, and he will gain it right at the 1-yard line. He's got it right at the 1. Second down and 1. So second down and 1 on this one.
Second down and goal from the 2.
Bedford fans chanting defense. Here we go. First, nope, they're going to give it at the 2. Second down and 2 to go. And goes down the middle. Does he have enough to get the touchdown? Let's find out.
Now looks like they're marking it at about the half.
Yep, third down and 1. Here we go. Spencer Adams was in on that tackle. Owen Browns as well for the Bedford Bulldogs. Third down and 1. It's crunch time for the Exeter Bluehawks if they want to get into the to the end zone. Got to cross that goal line. Here they go. Quarterback sneak and play. Does he have it? Cody Morissette, touchdown for the Exeter Bluehawks on the quarterback sneak. Excellent quarterback sneak for Cody Morissette. And it's 6-0 Exeter here live in Bedford. 5:34 left to play. Going for the extra point. I got it right this time, Bill. I remember the last time when we were covering the Rochester-Portsmouth game, and I kind of said, "Oh, he's going for the field goal."
You know, it's sort of like when you learn how to drive. There are certain things that are.
Yep. And the kick is good. There it is.
Certain things that are sort of automatic.
Absolutely.
When you're not, but you get that microphone on, suddenly you say, "Is that his right foot or his left foot?" You know?
Yeah.
Is that the clutch or the?
Is it clutch or the brake? It's like when we go to Hilltop Fun Center, we learn how to drive the go-karts. Gas is on the right.
You're doing a great job, Nick.
Thank you.
Great to have you here tonight.
Absolutely, traveling all the way from Wentworth by the Sea Hotel and Spa. Shout out to my my job out there. You know, in Newcastle, New Hampshire.
I love this that you're moonlighting with us here. We're no moonlight yet because still some still dusk.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
We'll get moonlight soon, and if the clouds will part for us.
Absolutely. It's been a wacky weather season this year, on the East Coast, with the hurricanes around in the Florida coast, and then everything going on around, here with, some rain, and then it goes away, and then it comes back.
Yeah. Scattered
showers.
So as we get ready for
another kickoff here,
Exeter kickoff, I want to thank Cinemagic and Wilbur's Restaurant for helping to get us here today.
Absolutely.
Appreciate their support.
And kicked by number 46, I think that is right there. Yep, from number 46, kicked it away, and
starting out of the 10.
Yep, and number 16 is going to carry it for the Bedford Bulldogs. That is Cole Glennon. I just talked with him on the sidelines.
What did Cole have to say about this game?
Oh, he says he's really pumped up for this game. That's what Cole Glennon said. He's really excited that NH1 and Coruway Film Institute is here covering a game. So we're even excited, too. So this is going to be quite we got a perfect view. So shout out to the Bedford Bulldogs and for giving us this view. We got a first down at 10. Ball spotted on the 30-yard line. Handoff to number 40 for the Bedford Bulldogs, and that looked like a gain of 2. Maybe he got stopped at the line of scrimmage. So Ryan Whitney made the tackle. Dimitri Agnost, wow, that's a name for you. Agnost. Dimitri Agnost made the carry on that one. Quarterback set, one man to his left, and handoff right there. Oh, wait a minute. There was a fake on that one. Connor Roberts, number 4, on the carry on that one. Tackled by Adam Gray on the defensive line for Exeter. So we are third down and 5. Ball spotted on the 35-yard line. Shout out to this announcer for the Bedford Bulldogs for helping me out. I don't know most of this. I know some of the roster, but not enough of it. I know the basic stuff. Handoff to number 5 here for the Bedford Bulldogs, and we got a flag down on the play.
First flag.
Looks like it's going to be going out on the Bedford Bulldogs here. Might be an offsides or a false start, but we'll find out.
That was Cody Morissette on that carry.
Yeah, Cody Morissette. He seems like holding. That's going to back up a little bit. And they're going to have to back the truck up.
That's a hurt. That's a hurt.
Yeah.
10 yards back.
So third down and 5, so they'll replay third down. Third down and 5, ball spotted. Oh, third down and 13. 13. Third down and 13, ball spotted on the 27-yard line. Handoff, fake handoff. He's got number 82 wide open for the Bedford Bulldogs, and he gets nailed down. Does he have enough for the first down? He's right on that line. Is it enough? We're going to find out. It is enough, and they're going to keep on moving. What a gain for them on that cross pass by first and 10. Pass was intended for number 82, Noah Cherbeck. Noah Cherbeck. Quarterback in the backfield, number 4. Fake handoff to number 82. Cherbeck has it. Cherbeck is going to be thrown out of play in the Bedford zone. Noah Chabrick.
Hey, Nick, thanks. You alerted me to it. I was reading off the Exeter, so that was not Cody Morissette. It's with the Exeter course.
Yep. And, it was Lucian Myumph. Wow. Say that 1,000 times.
Yeah, we'll get that pronunciation.
Yeah.
Give Lucian.
Nope, and he's running right now. There he goes. Whoa. He's got a little bit of run, and he's got a first down, and he'll gain a little bit more. What a run by number 5 for the Bedford Bulldogs. He was rushing that one down the field. Beautiful job by Bedford. Caught a gap in that one. Ball spotted on the 36-yard line. They say the 35 down there, but I'd say we're close. Quarterback set for Bedford. Connor Roberts throws it off to number 6. What a handoff. He's got open field. He's going to gain a first down, a little bit more. Tackled by number 24 for the Exeter Bluehawks. Zachary Tucker, number 44. I think that was 44, wasn't it? I don't have him on my roster. Huh. Might have been 48. All right, quarterback set. Connor Roberts back. Foot motion there. Hikes it. Cody, he's going to run it out. He's going to try and take a chance here. He's running. He's got a touchdown. And what a run from the 16-yard line. And we got ourselves a ball game here, folks.
Bedford right back at it.
Absolutely. With 2 minutes and 50 seconds, he runs it at the 16-yard line, going for the extra point. And Bedford says, knock, knock, here I come, too.
Extra point is up and good.
And good, absolutely. We are tied at 7 here, folks, live here in Bedford, New Hampshire. And it is a wild one, and you can hear the Bedford Bulldogs band blowing it away, doing a great job. We got ourselves a football game here with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. It is going to be quite the wild one here in Bedford.
Great band.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Great play.
Shout out to all my friends that are following me right now. I've been getting messages from them saying you're doing a great job. Bill and Nick, keep up the good work. And we'd also like to thank Cinemagic Stadium Theaters. Visit Cinemagic Stadium Theaters in any locations in New Hampshire, anywhere. And Wilbur's Restaurant. So hop on down to Wilbur's and get a bite to eat. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Also a shout out to NHIAA for helping us out with the scores and out-of-town scores. So we will give you a halftime report of all the scores, and I don't know if we have the highlights. We'll have to find out if they're out there. And last night's scores as well from Friday Night Football. Shout out to my guys, Jamie State and WMUR Channel 9, for giving me some shout-outs. They were great helping me out. And the shout-outs to NH1 covering some great feeds here in Bedford, New Hampshire.
Granite State Gridiron.
Absolutely. And the Connected Village.
Of Coruway Film Institute,
Coruway Film Institute. And we got a handoff here intended for number 37 as he runs it. And he dogs it through. No, correction, 17. And he ran it. I thought it was 37.
That's Adam Gray.
Adam Gray. I saw 7 on the corner, and I couldn't see it very well. I thought it was 37. I said, wow, he ran really good. Credit for number 17, Adam Gray. He's been a player running it down the field.
Great camera work from Darryl on the field and John up here.
John, great guy.
And then Bob in the corner.
Bob in the corner.
There's Bob right there.
All right. Handoff intended right there to number, I believe that is 24. Number 24. Zachary Tucker on the carry on that one. Number 24, Zachary Tucker, has made the carry on that one. We'll see where we are right here. It'll be a second down, it looks like. Ball spotted. It is still spotted. It's spotted on the 47-yard line. We're still in Blue Hawk territory. Motion in the backfield. Wide open pass to number 6, and there's a flag on the play. It looks like it's going to be on the Bedford Bulldogs for pass interference. Pass was intended for number 6, Jake Prozinski. Jake Prozinski. And I think that will probably be a gain of 5, if I'm not mistaken. Bill, on that one. It was a pass interference.
Yep.
Pass interference on the defense. It was holding, actually. Holding on the defense.
Oh, baby.
There were 2 players all over number 6. And you got to give – I learned watching the NFL games, you got to give the receiver a chance to try and get the ball. And then you try and get them after that. But you got to whack the ball away. I mean, it happens. I was going to do another shout-out for next week. Are you doing any more games this next week?
We sure are. Yeah, next week we'll be in Bow, New Hampshire.
Oh, boy.
Afternoon game. Hope you can join us.
Absolutely.
Bow will be playing Kennett.
Kennett, okay.
And we'll talk about the other divisions in a little bit. Other divisions also.
It's going to be a tough ride for me to get out there, I'll tell you.
To Bow, I will pick you up. We'll send a car for you. Because you're doing a great job here, Nick. Really
thank you.
Appreciate
I gotta say, I love Coach Ball's style. I've always watched him coach. I always see him down at, shout out to Brad Skeller Pizza Pub too. He was always down there getting a good pizza, and I always see him sitting up at the bar. And I say to him, hey, here we got a run here for number 5. The Exeter Bluehawks, and I quick shout out to Coach Ball. I always say to him, what are you doing in Clippers country? And he laughs every time when I say that. And he goes like, I love your pizzas here up in Portsmouth. So shout out to you guys. And I say, so
you mentioned, because I've heard that he's a little cautious with the press, but
absolutely. But he knows me too well. So when I go down there, I'm pretty sure every press person's going to be like, hey, where can I find Nick McCumbee so I can get a little detail and stuff for him?
Nick's always got the inside track.
Yeah, absolutely. I always say when my 3 C's, shout out to my friend out in Chicago, Mita. He always taught me one thing. My friend Mita Babatunde. He's a good friend of mine, and he told me, he says, use the 3 C's, calm, cool, and collective, and always be, nice and kind, kill him with kindness. And that's who I am. I'm just a kind person.
There.
Oh, great breakthrough there, and that was a great one. And the Exeter Bluehawks will get the first down on that one. We're rambling on about our lives again, Bill.
Right,
we got a football game here.
Division 1, New Hampshire football.
Absolutely. But we love covering New Hampshire football games.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's wonderful to be here.
We got 34 seconds, and we got a clock running here in the first quarter.
Thanks to NH1. Hopefully you folks are watching, catching this at NH1's Facebook site. Remember to friend NH1, and you'll get updates of our future games, such as the Bo Kennett game coming up next week, the Stevens Interlake game coming up the week after that.
Even if I'm not on the mic, I still always follow you, Bill. I give the out-of-town highlights on the comment section. We got a handoff here again, and then he's going maybe 1 yard. So, I still stick with NH1, and a shout-out to you guys. If you guys are listening, NH1, I love you guys for putting me out here on the broadcasting booth. Bill Rogers helping me out. I'm learning every single day, so every day is a school day out here.
There's that Exeter
we got a timeout.
We got a timeout.
Oh, wait a minute. We got the end of the first quarter. I didn't realize that. Better keep my eyes on the score sheet. Hey, folks, if you're hungry, head on over to Wilbur's. They're at the end of the game or even in the morning. Grab a cup of coffee, have a few friends, hop on by.
Take a and
are also our other sponsor, Cinemagic Stadium Theaters. I even go to Cinemagic Stadium Theaters. Check out the newest movies that are out there. Go to Cinemagic because we love them.
So, Nick, Division 1.
Yep.
Division 1 New Hampshire football. Pretty a lot of teams really battling up, but Winnacunnet at the head of it right now.
I gotta admit, it's a wild season. I mean, no one expected Exeter and Bedford to lose, Exeter to lose to Goffstown, and then Bedford to lose to Winnacunnet, and Winnacunnet with an undefeated streak. So I think as I said to so many players, I say to so many players, I think it's bounce back time. I really do. I really think that it's bounce back time for a lot of people out there that are listening in on this one. It's bounce back time for every team. So we're getting set right now as the quarterback is set for the Exeter Bluehawks. He's standing back there And he's set back way, way back. And the pass was a little bit too far for him. Pass was intended for number 68. Or correction, 89. Correction, 89. I thought that was 60. 89, Bobby Clinchy. He's a linebacker. I saw that run. Went a little bit too far. A little bit too far for him. Clinchy had it. So we got a 3rd down and 8. Ball spotted on the 30-yard line here. Bedford playing some good defense. Exeter playing some good offense. So it's a back-and-forth game. So fakes the handoff. Quarterback running. What a tuck and run. There we go. Quarterback running through, and he will get the 1st down as he runs right into the pylon.
He ran, he didn't go for the sidelines. He went right into him.
Yeah.
Right into the incoming.
That was something right there. It is a 1st down. I knew it was a 1st down when you run into it. So we got that one. Quarterback for the Exeter Bluehawks, Cody Marcette. He's been a player to watch on my eye for the Exeter Bluehawks. And 1st and 10, ball spotted on the 20-yard line. And it's going to be a fake handoff. Oh, it is a handoff. I thought he still had the ball in his hand.
Yeah, he did a
great job holding that position of the ball right there. So we got a 2nd down and 2. So he will have a 2nd down and 2. We are at goal territory.
Knotted at 7 here.
Knotted at 7. 11:18 left to play. A lot of press coverage up
in the
here.
First half.
A lot of press coverage next to us. Here we go. 2 men in the backfield for the Exeter Bluehawks. Defensive set. Here we go. Oh, ball's loose, and there's number 22 to recover it. Wow. It bipped, it bopped, it went right out, and number 22 caught it right there. Unbelievable catch. He recovered that one, and you got to bow to him for a save. I saw that ball go up in the air, and I went, oh, my goodness. Number 22, Ryan Johnson, intended to catch that one. And it's a 3rd down and 1. Thank Ryan Johnson if you're on the Bluehawks side. 2 men in the backfield here for the Bluehawks, and we got a timeout called. Exeter Bluehawks, Coach Ball going to discuss a few words with that one. I think that mistake that they made, I think it's going to be heard from. I know Coach Ball very well. He runs a very tight ship over on that Exeter Bluehawks team. I know a few players, that were on the Exeter Bluehawks, like Troy Dunn. He used to play on the Exeter Bluehawks. He was a wide receiver, and he also played on defense, catching the ball. And he told me a few things about Coach Ball's style. He says, I run a tight ship here, like to make sure everybody's on their A game, Bill. And, that's a good coach out there. And I also give credit to the Bedford Bulldogs coach for giving me a roster out here for their hard work and giving us this beautiful view for Coruway Film Institute and NH1. And also we'd like to send another shout-out to Cinemagic Stadium Theaters and Wilbur's Restaurant. Stop on in to Wilbur's and stop on in to Cinemagic to catch a good flick. I always love Wicked Wednesdays and Tuesdays to earn some points on your Cinemagic card like I do. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. 2 men in the back. Handoff intended, and he runs down the middle. Does he have enough for the 1st down? It is a 1st down and 10. 10:22 left. Here we go. And we're going to find out right now. 3 men in the back. 22 on the run. Handoff to 37. Oh, hard tackle right down the middle. And that was handed off to number 37, Braden Lowry. And he got stuffed right there, so it'll be a 2nd down and 9. We are in goal territory, folks. 2nd and goal. No, 2nd and 6, correction. 2nd down and 6. Ball spotted on the 6-yard line. We're in the 2nd quarter here. 9:37 left to play. Tied at 7. Somebody's got to score. Here we go. Bedford set on defense. Looks like a blitz set for Bedford. 3 men in the back, 37 running around. And handoff intended. He's going to rush it up a little bit more, and I couldn't tell who the handoff was. Looks like it was a handoff to number 60, Adam Gray, number 64.
Adam Gray, 17, right?
17, Adam Gray, correction, 17. I saw 64 down on the ground, so Adam Gray, 17. Adam Gray on the carry. See so many numbers, and you can't see that one running back go right in between the middle right there. Got to keep my eyes open on that guy. All right, 3 men in the back. Looks like blitz on the pressure. And that might be a touchdown for the Blue Hawks. Yes, it is. Touchdown, Blue Hawks. As they catch the ball up in the air. What a catch that was. Hopefully we caught that on the replay. Cody Morissette, and that was Johnson on the catch. Ryan Johnson made a beautiful catch up in midair. Wow. And for the extra point, number 71 is going to kick it in between the uprights. And does he have it in? Yes. Sam Wolf, the kicker for the Exeter Blue Hawks, gets a perfect kick right between the 2 uprights. I got to tell you, Bill, that is the hardest thing to do, kick a football. And you can even hurt your toe when you do it, too.
Yeah, I was talking at the Bow game last week. My dad was a field goal kicker way back in a few years ago. He actually held a record at the University of Massachusetts.
Oh, really?
For field goals, most points after touchdown in a game. Record that he held for many years.
Wow.
Little trivial fact.
Wow.
Mark Rogers.
Mark Rogers.
Great man.
I'll have to look that guy up now. Now you got me looking up history on that one. I always like sports history too, you know. Even though I have nerd history, I love Star Wars and all that stuff, you know, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Well, I got to say, a long time ago in a galaxy of Bedford right here. We are live here in Bedford.
Rooted here in Bedford.
Shout out to my guys from the Brick City Blockade, too. They always love listening to us, too. They love listening to Exeter Blue Hawks football. Robin Voigt and Sean Michaud. And we got a running play here from the Bedford Bulldogs. And how are they going to tackle him down right at the 30? They have been following me on the football games as well. So, and they all both went to Exeter High School. Can you believe that? They were Exeter Blue Hawks. And they used to cover the Exeter Blue Hawks games for football. They were telling me, they said they used to cover Exeter Blue Hawks games. And they said, wow, that's amazing. And they said, who are you covering it with? And I said, Bill Rogers from Coruway Film Institute. So hopefully they'll give you a call sometime, Bill.
Well, so glad to partner with NH1.
Absolutely.
Presenting this Granite State Gridiron.
I love NH1. And a handoff right there to number 22. Whoa! He gets tackled at the ankles. Thomas Mortley. Thomas Norfleet. Adam Gray on the tackle. I can't get over the roster that the Exeter Blue Hawks have and then the Bedford Bulldogs. Look at this. Oh, fumble right there. Quarterback is going to recover that one. My goodness. Connor Roberts dove on that one real fast because he saw a Blue Hawk running towards him. It looked like the center, number 64 for the Exeter Blue Hawks. He saw that ball, and it was like steak meat on a grill. And that was a pass there for number 5. And there's a flag on the play. Uh-oh. It looks like an unsportsmanlike conduct. No, hold, push, nope. We'll find out what the call is. Bedford, it is a Bedford penalty. I knew that because where the flag is located, that's how they tell. The penalty is declined. So we are at 3rd down and 8. Ball spotted on the 31-yard line. No, 4th down. Correction. 4th down and 8. And now Bedford's either going to, I think they're going to go for it.
Just a yard.
Are they really going for it?
Yeah, it's just a
4th
yard,
down and 1.
I'd say, yeah. They just got
4th down
and
1, and you can feel the vibration from the
down.
fans right here. And here comes the play. Blitz showing here from the Exeter Bluehawks. You can see motion in the backfield for the Bluehawks. Quarterback calling his play here. He sees the motion, letting everybody know, alert, alert. You can hear it. And here comes number 4. Oh, he pooches it right down. Wow. And it's going to roll to the 25. Maybe, yep, it will go to Exeter 25. So that will stop right at the Exeter 25-yard line. 6:55 left. Exeter 14, Bedford 7. Here on Saturday Night Football with NH1.
He has a rare Saturday night. We've been mainly had Friday night games, but we've had a couple of Saturday games, and it's great to be here. It's the rain went away earlier today.
Absolutely.
And it's actually more like fall. We've had such summery weather.
Absolutely.
But now we're back to what you'd expect.
We got ourselves a timeout, looks like. Timeout Bedford, 6:55 left. Shout out to Cinemagic Stadium Theaters and also our
Wilbur's
Restaurant. That was the one, Wilbur's Restaurant. Stop on in the morning to get a cup of coffee or breakfast at Wilbur's Restaurant.
Well, I've been looking to. Sorry that I'm not from Bedford, so I can't tell you if Wilbur's is a dinner emporium, but I like the name.
Absolutely.
Don't miss Wilbur's.
Absolutely.
And you local folks know what you got in Wilbur's.
Absolutely.
You people from out of town, find out what Wilbur's has to offer. We'll do the same.
Absolutely. Well, folks, we got ourselves a ball game out here.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. 14-7. Ball spotted on the 25-yard line.
Now, Bedford, I'm sorry, Nick, I interrupted you.
Yeah. Bedford, go ahead, Ben.
We're jumping on each other. I'll pick up on it after.
How about Bill? I'll let you go first. Go ahead.
Well, no, let's watch this play, and then I'll talk about some stuff.
All right, quarterback has got 4 guys in the back. We got ball loose there, and it is a scrum pick pile. It looks like it is Bedford. Bedford gets the ball back. Home field advantage. And they are going to try and answer back. We have got ourselves a ball game here, Bill.
Yes, sir.
Whew. My goodness. That's what it takes. Hard work makes easy work right there. Dig for that ball. Exeter,
Exeter's called that one.
We got a timeout by Exeter. I know Coach Ball over there. He always gives that look, Bill. If I caught it, he gives that silent treatment look. If I had a camera on me right now, I could do the look because I've seen him before when I've looked at him. He just gives that look really quick. I'm like, going like. And he's like,
the players know to watch out.
Yeah,
Don't
you know what
cross
you
that.
did wrong. So I know Coach Ball very well. As I said, he runs a tight ship,
Athletic director as well as the coach of the football team.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So what I was going to say earlier is, Bedford was the champions last year in Division
Absolutely.
I.
They won
New Hampshire football, and they were a victor over this Exeter team.
They won by a touchdown. I couldn't get over that. By one touchdown. Everybody said it was a defensive game. When I picked up my Portsmouth Herald and I read it, I went, wow. And there's a handoff there. And it is intended to number 22. He's going to run it. He's still going, still rolling, and he is down at the 10. What a run by number 22 for the Bedford Bulldogs. Thomas Norfeet. First and 10, ball spotted on the 11. So he was close, but no cigar. I thought he had the 10. And the pass is running. Oh, he got it. Number 1 has got it now. Taking it, and it is out of bounds. The ball did come out on that one, it looked like, for the Bedford Bulldogs. Number 1, Connor Crowley. He was a marked player I was told to look for. He's been pretty quiet. I think he just started up his first pass right there. Blue Hawks must have did some video timing on him to cover him, so they've been doing an excellent job covering him. So that's his first pass we've seen. And there's a rush in, and that will be touchdown, Bedford. .6:14 left, and we'll see who was that I heard in that scrum there. That was a little scrum in the middle. Dimitri will get that touchdown. Dimitri Agasnot. And the kick is up, and it is good. Almost blocked. We are tied at 14. 6:14 left to play. We got ourselves a wild one here at Bedford, and the Bedford Bulldogs are rocking it wild with that band again. We got that drum banging down there. Exeter is going to receive this one on the kick return. You got to give a shout out to the Bedford Bulldogs athletic department. They have done a fantastic job at this football stadium, and they're
Corey Parker, the athletic director here in Bedford.
And I heard
thanks, Corey, for setting us up here in this beautiful top of the press box.
And I heard that they're expanding this football field. Putting more seats in here. They're putting more locker rooms. This school is just turning into something special. I as soon as I took a drive in here, I went like, wow. I said I might as well take a quick walk and take a peek at where this whole place is. So
that's beautiful.
And the kick is away, and that looks like an onside squib right there, and it's caught by number 21 for the Exeter Blue Hawks. And Thomas Myers catches the ball on that one. What a catch there on the special teams return. On the return team. First down at 10 for the Exeter Blue Hawks. Tied at 14, 6:13 left. Ball spotted on the 45-yard line. I don't know what was Bedford thinking on that onside kick, but, maybe they were taking a risk to try and see if they can get another run up there. But wish I could have asked the Bedford coach a question on that. And here comes the Exeter Blue Hawks as it rushes it down, and that handoff was intended to number 24 for the Exeter Blue Hawks. Zach Tucker runs it down there, the fullback. And now we are in Bulldogs territory. So now that's going to have to factor in that onside squib that the Bedford Bulldogs played there. That is always, you only see that when you play Madden 18 with the buddies, and you go like, why not? We're gonna just take a chance and risk a kick. So we got 3 men in the backfield for the Exeter Blue Hawks. So we'll see what happens here. 1 man rushing around, and it's going to be a rush down the middle. Adam Gray on the carry, number 37. Tackled by Andrew Dwight for the Bedford Bulldogs. It's starting to get chilly out here, Bill.
Yeah, it is.
Glad I brought my grandmother Peg. I know she's listening in. She always likes listening to us.
Hello, Grandma Peg.
Yep, she's listening
Thanks for joining us.
Yep. She told me, she says, make sure you wear your coat before you leave today. And I said, absolutely, I'll bring my jacket with me.
Where to go? She's taking care of you.
Absolutely. And I take care of her, too. So shout out to my grandma out there. And quarterback is running it now for the Exeter Blue Hawks. And it is, oh my goodness. And it's intercepted by number 39 for the Bedford Bulldogs. And we'll find out who that one is. What a catch. And there's a misread. Ryan Tosciano intercepts the ball. What a catch by Tosciano, and a hug there by number 78. Seth Andrews, he goes, my man, after he catches that ball. Man, he's getting a hero's welcome on that sideline. Oh, my goodness, if we got some camera feed on that. Wow. And now Bedford, they are stuck in a situation right now. They got to move that ball up. And the quarterback's going to run it here for the Bedford Bulldogs, number 4. And he's got some open field, and he will run it out of bounds, and he will gain a first down and 10 on that run.
Very nice
Number
run.
4, Connor Roberts with that run. Gain of 13 on that one. First down and 10. Ball spotted on the 18-yard line. We are in the second quarter, 4:45 left. He stopped the clock on that one. And here we go. 1 man to his right. Quarterback has it. And he throws it to number 82. Noah Chabrick. On the reception. Passed by number 4, Connor Roberts. And we are at the Bedford we are at the Bedford 30. We're still in Bedford territory. So they are moving and grooving here in Bedford. 1 man to his left. Handoff for... Oh, ball came loose. Maybe? No, it did not. And he is down, number 40. Tackled by Ryan Whitney. Number 40 is down. Oh, my goodness. And here comes the doctor for the team. Looked like a leg hit on that one. I hope he's all right. And we'll find out. We're going to do a quick shout-out to the sponsors while the doctor's tending. We're going to go a shout-out to Cinemagic Stadium Theaters in, well, practically anywhere, I guess. Also Wilbur's Restaurant. Stop in and get some breakfast at Wilbur's Restaurant.
Here we go. I'm just getting I'm going to take a look for Wilbur's Restaurant here.
I know there's one in Hampton, on the Northampton-Hampton line, and I'm wondering if they're a franchise. So
let's find out. Wilbur's Restaurant, 10 best Bedford restaurants.
Right now, number 40 is getting up now, and it looks like he's okay. He'll talk to the doctor a little bit. That's on the sidelines, and probably they got that beautiful spin bike sitting over in the corner, and the workout table. 53 is running on that spin bike right now. I even love the spin bike. I'm an ice hockey player, and I love riding spin bike. They say that's the best thing for cardio and leg workout, coaches. Meanwhile, getting back to the game here, we got the quarterback running here, number 5. 5 is going to run it, and Exeter, excellent defense. Tackle was made there. Number 4, Connor Roberts tried to run it down.
That was
Ryan Whitney. And Thomas Myers sacked the quarterback. 3rd down and 15. Ball spotted on the 25-yard line. So 3rd down and 15. I got to tell you, folks, if you're not out here or even listening to Coruway or NH1 on Facebook or YouTube, this is one game you want to listen to. And here comes the Bedford Bulldogs. He's going to throw it. Does he have enough? It's intercepted by number 22. What a catch by number 22, the Exeter Bluehawks.
Well, we are back and forth.
My goodness, back and forth interceptions. And that catch was made by number 22 for the Exeter Bluehawks. And he is on the D-line. We're going to find him right now. Trying to find him on the roster. Number 22, Ryan Johnson. He's even on the offensive line. Man, he's a jack of all trades. 3 men in the back. 37 round, moving it around. And it's a handoff to number 24. Handoff to number 24, Zachary Tucker, as he tucked it in and ran. That's a 1st down and 10. Bulldogs 35-yard line. We are rocking and rolling here. 3:13 left and clock running. I can smell those hot dogs cooking at that snack shack over there. I didn't even have supper yet.
We got to have you. We're going to have them deliver up a hot dog.
Absolutely,
for you,
absolutely. And there's a handoff intended right there. Oh, my goodness gracious. Hot dog and a soda pop. That's the way to, it's like going to a ball game. Ryan Toscano made the beautiful tackle there. Second down and 6. Ball spotted on the 29-yard line. 2:30 left to play. Tied at 14. And we have just... Graydon Lowry carries that one. And now we got him getting a little help up there. He's a little stiff. Going to try and shake it off. He's limping a little bit. Oh, my goodness. Doctor is somewhere around there.
Coming up to 2 minutes left in this first half.
Absolutely. Fans, don't forget we have a halftime report. We are going to give you of the out-of-town scores. And I don't know about the highlights. Can you get highlights?
We won't be able to do. We're not going to do highlights here, but check them out on
absolutely.
Some of our,
and I will. And I also wanted to let you know, Bill, that I will be covering the Portsmouth game on Friday night. So I usually do on my my little Facebook like page.
Great, Portsmouth has been doing well.
Absolutely, we're going to see how they're going to do. So I'm going to cover that game. They're going to be playing the Exeter Bluehawks.
Ooh.
Face mask play, yeah. So we'll see what Exeter can do in that game against Portsmouth. So we'll find out.
Great shot there by Darryl.
Absolutely.
That
so we got face mask play on that one. 1:40 left to play. So that is a no-no when you grab the face mask on that. You never grab the bars on the face mask. It's always the tackle is simple. You don't want to hit the helmet. You want to grab by the chest and then throw them down or wrap the legs. That's what I've always learned.
I remember. I'm no youngster, and I remember when the face mask, when people when they started really enforcing the face mask, and back when they started getting guards for their face. And it reminds me of some of the stuff we're concerned with new ways of tackling, not leading with your helmet.
Absolutely, because CTE is a big thing.
It really is.
And I mean, it's in any sport, hockey. You can even get it in basketball too. And that's a great run there by the Exeter Bluehawks. And that was number 17 for the Exeter Bluehawks. Adam Gray ran that ball. Seth Andrews, I think, was for the Bedford Bulldogs making the tackle. We are sitting at a 2nd down and 7. But as I said about CTE, always wear your mouth guard. That's the main important thing. You always want to have your mouth guard face mask, mouth guard, because you can get a concussion, and it's a terrible thing, And 22 running to his right, and a handoff here. Here comes the Exeter Bluehawks as they run it to...
I think they're going to have a couple
for
away from first down.
Couple away from, yep.
So with 37
seconds. It's crunch time. And Bedford will get the ball back after the halftime, so I can see why the Exeter Bluehawks are rushing this thing down here quickly. They want to be able to rush it down, and here they go, and does he have it? Yes, touchdown, Bluehawks. Number 24 for the Exeter Bluehawks nails it in there, and we have ourselves a ball game, 20-14, going for the extra point. Here we go. And here we go.
Back and forth.
Yes, indeed. Number 22, Ryan Johnson, ran that one down the field. Number 71, Sam Wolf, is going to kick it, and it's good. He has been right on the money, 3 for 3 on those kicks. 24.3 seconds left to play here in Bedford, New Hampshire. We are live up here in the press box, the beautiful press box that Bedford has provided for us. And it is the score 21 Exeter and Bedford 14.
Back and forth football, just good.
Absolutely.
We've had a few penalties, but not too many. Good,
Absolutely.
Good hard play, good hard consistent play in both teams.
And we knew this was going to be a heavyweight matchup, because these two teams faced off against each other in the state championship, so that you can kind of tell there was a rivalry brewing after that. Losing by a touchdown. Don't get me wrong, I love close games. I'm all for close games any way possible. I wish I could have seen more touchdowns in that game, of the Exeter-Bedford game, reading about it, watching the highlights. But you know what? You can't cry over spilled milk. You got to just say, you know what, take it as it is. The defense was solid both sides, and Coach Ball always plays a good, solid defense, and so doesn't the Bedford Bulldogs. They've got solid athletics between both schools. So I knew right from the beginning that these two schools were gonna have a ball game here. So I can't wait to see what the second half brings. So this is going to be interesting. And they're going to do an onside kick. It bounces off number 52 of the Bedford Bulldogs, and that was so close. Number 17 almost recovered that. Adam Gray almost recovered that. Number 50.
So Bedford has 21 seconds for...
what are they going to do?
50 yards out, I don't know. Let's see if they take a knee or if they try one for the end zone.
I don't know why Exeter was doing that. That was interesting. I've already seen it. Bedford doing an onside kick. Now Exeter doing an onside kick. I know they want to go for the score. They're up right now. Take it as it is, and that ball is caught and out of bounds. So 17 seconds. They're going to try it. There is a try in there. They are trying it, and I can see the coach giving the signals here. Looks like he's waving it looks like he's making a little thing here. I don't know what he's doing. He's drawing something up. He's got one man in the back, and that's the quarterback, and he's hiked it, throws it over, and number 82 is going to run out of bounds. 13 seconds left, so he's playing the clock game. First down at 10. Where we go. Ball spotted.
13.2 seconds.
Ball spotted in the Blue Hawks 40-yard area, so here we go. Who's he going to go to? He's got three men to his right, 2 men to his left. Wide receivers all open. He's trying to go for it. Quick throw, and the pass is caught by number 5. And timeout called. Wow, he uses his timeout at 6.3 seconds.
Wow.
Mr. Coach, you got it right on the ball. Wow. That coach, the coach for the...
for Bedford?
Bedford, yeah. Who was that made that call?
But penalty's going to bring him back.
Oh, no.
Too bad.
No, we got some unpleasant fans over here in Bedford territory.
Yeah, a little unhappiness.
Yeah, you know how it is. When you get into Division I football, you can hear it, even in Division III or II, but, just got to remember it's high school sports, right? We'll check on those out-of-town. Folks, don't forget, we will check on those out-of-town scoreboards. Hopefully I'll get a hot dog up here. And the out-of-town scores will be sponsored by NHIAA, Interscholastic Interscholastic? I can't even pronounce
Athletic
it.
Association.
Athletic Association.
Yeah,
Thank
well,
you.
you got the long one.
Yeah,
you got
I was
that
like, Interscholastic.
Yeah, that's,
And I was like,
wait a minute.
Nick. I also got to give a shout out to my former principal, Jeff Collins. He works for NHIAA.
Yeah, he heads that organization up, executive director.
Hopefully we'll cover some basketball games too, and
I love that.
I would love to cover a state championship game for football. You and me, we can definitely do it down at the UNH football stadium. We'll see how many games we can cover out there, and then hopefully we can cover some Portsmouth basketball games, Exeter basketball.
There's a lot of great, and there are many different sports. I was talking with some folks up in Bow about wrestling. So many things.
I've never covered a wrestling game. I've never understood it, and I know Exeter has a great wrestling program.
Well, but let's before we talk about that.
Let's see if they can do
seconds.
It. And here we go. Quarterback gets it, and he's doing the old hand-a-rooski. And he goes right down. Here comes number 5. He's still running. He hands it off. Ball's dropped. And it's loose. It's loose. Somebody better get it. And that's going to do it for the quarter. Folks, Exeter 21, Bedford 14. They're going in the locker room. We got to talk some turkey, as we say.
Wow, quite a finish.
Yes, talk turkey. Well, folks, we're going to give you some out-of-town scores, highlights, and I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, we got to get you a hot dog, Nick.
Yeah, absolutely.
But here comes the band.
Absolutely, the beautiful band of Bedford. So,
last week we saw the Londonderry Pinkerton game.
Oh,
and
man.
I have never seen such an enormous band. I haven't been to the Rose Parade,
I
but
watched
it was
that.
Yeah, that was just unbelievable how they filled that field. But good-sized band here from no slouching here in Bedford for
absolutely.
I
know you gave me the invite, and I said, God, I would love to go out there. And I said,
well, it was what's called the Mac plaque.
Yes.
There in Pinkerton, and it's just a great example of sportsmanship of all of the sports adding up to determine over that weekend the winner of the Mac plaque.
The Mac plaque. I tried to hear the history on that. The last time I heard, I heard from NH Sports Page. I was listening to both sides. I always listen to Coruway Film Institute, but I heard from one of the guys. They said the Mac plaque has not been won in Londonderry since 2001.
Wow!
So they're due. Londonderry's kind of due for that Mac plaque. So I think next season, if they have that Mac plaque again, they're going to be a little bit hungry for that little Mac plaque out there. So
I'd say so.
It'll be interesting to see what's going on out there. And we got the Bedford Bulldogs band here. I got to sit down. My back's a little bit killing me here from calling all this.
Yeah, you guys are doing the heavy lifting, both my cameras and
shoulder.
You announcing.
Yeah. Long day at my work today, and I got my job here too.
I appreciate you coming out to
absolutely
see some good sport.
Hey, what are friends for, as we say, right? We come out, we help support the best way possible. So,
see if we can get some more.
I'd love to join you for the Bow game, but I'm hoping that it's got the job. It's got my paying job too. So I love covering NH1 and everything. So. I will be around for the Dover game October 27th. I can't wait to see that. Dover's been putting on some good shows. They beat Spalding last night. So I'm gonna pop up on my is this thing on NHIAA? We can quickly.
Yeah, and why don't if you'd like to go grab yourself a
hot dog, and then I'll give you some
there, Nick.
Thank you very much.
We will be right back at you as we listen to the band. Exeter marching band. Bedford Marching Band. And as the band clears off the field, we're getting ready for another half of action. So back and forth game, great back and forth game, fitting of the rematch for the Division I championship, but here back in the regular season. 2017-18. So, Nick, what did you think of that?
I got to admit, this game has been really good between Bedford and Exeter. I just was blown away at. I just had a delicious hot dog from our Bedford.
Thanks to the Bedford Snack Bar. Way to go.
Thank you, Bill, for giving me that hot dog. My goodness, I need to recharge, re-energize.
Yep.
So, and I got myself a little soda pop, too. I got myself, sounded old school.
Yeah.
It's the old soda pop. I got myself a Sun-Kiss here.
Yeah.
Not a product placement. But anyways, I got to admit right now, back and forth action. I think Bedford's going to come back and tie it up again. If I was a betting man, I'd say we go to overtime. I would say because as I said, these two coaches from last year, they've lost a lot of seniors, but as they always say, that this team grows, so we're in week 5, so anything can happen between both teams. So, I mean, they're both on a struggle from a loss, between Winnicott. They bounced back. It's just a matter of, time to see what happens next. So.
Yeah. So while we have a few minutes, the other divisions, Division 2, last week we got to see the rematch of the Bow-Plymouth game. Plymouth winning by a touchdown in that Division 2 finals last year, and this year Plymouth just dominating up there in Plymouth. Had a terrific game, and Bow was really stymied by Plymouth's defense and their powerful offense.
And I got to admit, when you're playing in Plymouth, I was amazed he took the drive up there.
Oh, it's beautiful up there.
I've been past Plymouth before, and the college is great up there.
It was homecoming both for Plymouth High School as well as the Plymouth State University.
Yeah, and I've had a few friends that I play basketball with, and they go out to Plymouth all the time. Mike and my buddy Devin, they're always playing. They play basketball at Plymouth, and it's funny. They're both Dover alum kids, and I said to them, I said, wow, how beautiful is it at the school? He goes, it's absolutely incredible. It's spectacular. And they host a lot of state championship games out in Plymouth. We're already in Bedford. In Plymouth, and they say that the football stadium, and even a lot of people I've heard from other teams in NHIAA, they've said that it's so tough to just play in Plymouth because the atmosphere, it's up in the mountains, basically. Because it's like, when the Red Sox played the Colorado Rockies in 2007, and the air was just so different, and they said that it was going to factor in because the Red Sox aren't going to be used to this air, but it really didn't factor in because they won the World Series in 4 games. But they did make sense about that he said that the air was going to make a factor. And you can kind of tell from all the teams that play good football when you're playing down here on the seacoast or the eastern or like, in the Monadnock or anywhere in this area. Once you get further up into the mountains, it's a whole different atmosphere. You get snow, you get the real extreme cold weather. Your bones, your joints are factoring in on that. So, and you kind of can tell it from football. So.
And then, in addition, so that was our last week for the Division 2, and we also got to capture a Division 3 game between Somersworth and let's see, who's the at Somersworth and Epping Newmarket,
the Blue Devils, and I remember what was it? Ernie called them the Red Devils, and I was like, no, they're the Blue Devils. I just went right behind them. No, they're the Blue Devils, because I didn't want their athletic director to call up and go, hey, wait a minute, what's going on here? We were called the Blue Devils, but we like the Red Devils. I know that there's a team called the Salem Blue Devils out there.
But to get back to that game, Somersworth really put up a great game, and they have been doing that. They're now undefeated going halfway through the season.
Yeah, and the other teams that are undefeated is Campbell. That was one of the other team that I said, God, Campbell is going to be something to look out for. I mean, Division 3 has always been, is always like, they have the thing about Division 3, and I've always wanted to say this, and I wanted to shout this out, and it even goes with Division 2. Division 1, kids are expected in Division 1 to perform like, they're going to make it to a D1 college. D3, you always find that, or D2, you always find that open-hearted player. The one that has that heart where he wants to come out and prove to you he can do 110%. That's why I was going to say to you, there was a football player I was looking out for, and I saw it, and he was in the paper, and whatnot, and out in Epping, New Hampshire. The player that I was standing over in the Epping sideline, his name is Richard Crudo, and he was a defensive player, and I heard rumors that Epping got him recruited to Plymouth State University, and that's why good thing we're bringing up Plymouth State, and he was a defensive linebacker. He wore the number 71 jersey. I mean, I was also following Somersworth, but I heard about him, and I said, God, this would be an amazing game to cover just to hear him. But Somersworth, unfortunately, kept him quiet, and I wanted to see him make some good tackles. He has, like, a good rating so far if you're looking at his stats. I mean, this kid literally, lit up in other games. Like, some other people have been covering him, and they said, he's a guy to watch, and I've been listening to him, and they said he's like a winner every time he touches, gets to the quarterback. He loves sacking him. He says that's his job. So we're getting back to our game here. We got 12 minutes back up on the clock, and we got Exeter going to be kicking it away.
And Exeter up.
We are in the third quarter.
Exeter up 21-14 as we go into the second half.
Here in Bedford, New Hampshire, a lot of police around here today, so you can see it around here. And the kick is up. Beautiful kick here.
And everything in order.
And that ball was right in order. And now as the carry was catched by number 82, Noel Chadbrick, number 82, was in the backfield for the catch. And he is at the Bedford 31-yard line. We are already underway here in the third quarter, 11:51 to play. Exeter 21, Bedford 14. And we are moving and grooving away. Defense is lined up. And Bedford has one man to his right. Handoff to number 22. And he makes the swing route around, and he's still running.
Whoa,
wow, look at this guy move. He's got some wheels. My goodness. Wow. Wonder if any colleges caught that one right there. That was a beautiful swing around. He got the first down and 10. My goodness. Number 22, Thomas Norfleet. What a move. The handoff was passed by their quarterback, number 4, Connor Robert. Man, he has been doing great. Number 6 is going to carry this one, and that's a new one for me. Where did this guy come from? He's their wide receiver, number Thomas Morgan. Thomas Morgan tried to play the handoff, and he ran it down. 2nd down, 3. Here we go. Bulldogs have their wide receivers. Oh, what a pass there. Little flipper over to number 7. 7 has it for the Bedford Bulldogs, and he is taken down. That is Harris Lee. What's that name?
Lagoyan.
Lagoyan, that's a name. I couldn't pronounce that one. I'm like, a lot of tough names in football these days.
Yeah, well, you know as a teacher, it's always that when you faced your roster. And,
absolutely.
Whoa! It's a little hard to get help from the players, the students, when they're out in the field.
I loved it when teachers tried to pronounce my name. That was funny. Nick McCombie. And I'm like, McCombie? I'm like, it's McCombie. We got ourselves a 2nd down at 10. Ball spotted on the 36-yard line.
Like my friend D-Nice.
So it looks like we got a quarterback change here. Number 6 is taking over Connor Roberts' position. Something's up on the sideline. We're going to have to take a look at that. And he is taken down by number 17 of the Exeter Bluehawks. Adam Gray as number 22. Adam Gray tackles number 22, Thomas Norfleet. Norfleet got taken down. It's going to be a 3rd down and 14. Ball spotted at the 40. Handoff to number 6. Thrown in and and that is incomplete. Lost the hands on that one. Yeah, and I think the cold is starting to come to us, Bill. You could start to feel the chill in the air, and it might be affecting those football players out there.
Yeah, well, I'm doing like you're doing, Nick, standing.
Absolutely.
Jumping back and forth.
I mean, even though my shoulder is a little sore, it's probably from work, but it's all right. It happens, Doing a lot of lifting. And 9:46 left to play, 21-14. Here we go. We got our the punter out in the back.
Whoa.
Oh, he almost lost that one and almost blocked. And that looks like it's going to backspin backwards, maybe roll forwards now.
Good spin for Bedford.
Excellent spin for the Bedford Bulldogs, and that was a great kick there. We're halfway to October, Bill. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
One day it was like warm, and then the next day it was like, oh my God, what happened to the weather? It was like it just suddenly the temperature just dropped.
That's tomorrow, October?
October 1st. Mm-hmm. We reached October 1st. It's amazing how time flies. We're having fun.
Yeah. This fall has screamed by. This is our 6th game in Granite State Gridiron coverage with presented by NH1. Thanks, NH1, for partnering with us on these games.
Mm-hmm. And there's a fake handoff, and he runs it down the middle. We saw a fake handoff on that one.
Also want to thank
Austin Tucker. Yep, go ahead.
Thank Cinemagic and Wilbur's Restaurant.
Ooh.
Hopefully that Snack Shack offering got you not to think too much about Wilbur's.
Oh, man. Might sound like the hobbits from Lord of the Rings. We already had first breakfast. We got to have second breakfast. But thank you very much for that hot dog. Thank you, Bill, for that. I really
Snack Shack.
Thank you, and thank you, Snack Shack, for the Bedford Bulldogs. Yes.
Oh, some running over there.
And we got some running over here, and he may have the first down. I don't know who that carrier was.
That's our quarterback.
Number 5, the quarterback. See, Bill's got the camera if I could show you guys, Bill has the TV right next to him, so I have to, look.
Yeah, you got it. You're on the far side.
But there it is right there. Beautiful. So I got a TV, too, as well. I just didn't see it. All right, here we go. Offense lined up. 3 men in the backfield. 37 getting ready to run it. And it's going to be going right down the middle, but the Bedford Bulldogs stuffing away their center, number 72. The Exeter Bulldogs, not the Exeter Bulldogs, the Bedford Bulldogs stacked up the big wall. And now we're going for the punt here. Cody Morissette is going to punt it, and he almost lost it there. Morissette kicks it up. And that ball is rolling, and they do the old NFL surround the ball to protect it so it can keep on rolling. And they're going to spot that ball at Bedford's 42 with 8:04 left to play. Exeter 21, Bedford 14, live here in Bedford, New Hampshire. Shout out to Cinemagic Stadium Theaters in all of New Hampshire, Maine, Massachusetts. Visit a Cinemagic Stadium Theaters, Wilbur's Restaurant in Bedford, New Hampshire. Just getting even more hungry thinking about it, but I shouldn't. I'd love to eat there. All right, here we go. Bedford trying to run it around. And they may gain at least 5, maybe 6 yards on that one. It will be second down. Second down and 5. Second down and 5 for the Bedford Bulldogs. Back and forth action. I'm starting to see what the folks at NHIAA was saying, that Bedford and Exeter were evenly matched. Handoff to number 22, and he's got a gap here. He's going to gain a first down. He's going to have to be tackled a little bit more. It's going to take 5, 6, 7, 8 players just to take down number 22 of the Bedford Bulldogs, Thomas Norfleet. He's a player to watch. Hands are getting a little chilly just by looking at him. Here we go. Number 6, the quarterback for the Bedford Bulldogs, has it in the back, and he hands it off to number 22, Norfleet again. Thomas Norfleet. Norfleet gets the handoff, so it'll be a second down, 7, ball spotted on the 36. He's got, quarterback has Norfleet on his left, and he's going to sneak it through. Maybe a gain, and maybe not. That wall stood strong for the Exeter Bluehawks.
Might have gained maybe a yard before being pushed back. Looks like we got about 4, maybe 5 for a first down.
Yep. Third down and 5. Here we go. Ball spotted on the 34-yard line.
Big third down for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely. This is huge. Crunch time for the Bulldogs. And we got one man to his right. And the pass is intended to number 16. Nice. Hard hit by number 24 for the Exeter Bluehawks. But the pass was caught, though, by number 16 of the Bedford Bulldogs. And that will be Cole Glennon. Cole Glennon. Excellent catch by Cole Glennon on the hard hit by number 24, Zach Tucker. He tried to tuck it away. Excellent job there. And here comes Bedford. Tosses. Oh, number 39. That's something new and different. I think he was a check-in on that. As a wide receiver, that was a number 39 for the Bedford Bulldogs. Number 39, Ryan Toscano. He intercepted the ball back in the first half. Toscano sitting right there, pretty, and it's 2nd down and 4. Ball spotted on the 16-yard line. We're halfway to goal. Pass off to number 22. Oh, tries to go through 1, goes through 2. Bedford is taken down. Maybe a gain of 2 on that one, but it will be 3rd down. They are in field goal range if they want to take the risk. Third down and 4. Ball spotted on the 16-yard line. Thomas Morgan, the new quarterback for the Bedford Bulldogs. I haven't seen Connor Robert anywhere. And that run is made by number 6 again. Thomas Morgan is making an impression.
Right back at it.
Absolutely. We got a 1st down, and they're to 5 yards to go. They are at goal territory. Here we go. We got the Bulldogs faithful screaming, "Let's go, Dogs." He's got Norfleet to his left. Morgan hands it off, and it is incomplete. And the pass was intended for number 82, and he's not happy. He's not happy at number 6. My goodness, he gave him the old talking to on the corner. I saw the hand motion. You kind of could tell by the body language, Bill. He was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Why? Why would you do that?" I was covered. Oh my goodness.
A 2nd down and 5.
Absolutely. Here we go. Thomas Morgan has got 2 men to his left and right. Hand off to number 39. He goes in and he flips and flops. It's a loose ball, and it will be an interception.
Was it a Exeter recovery?
It might be an Exeter recovery. It is an Exeter recovery. My goodness gracious. Where did this one come from? Oh, my goodness. And we got a player down.
That was hard.
Oh, my goodness.
Hard hit on the goal line.
Yeah, we got 2 players down. And we got some fans not happy, and maybe they'll come up to us for a review. They'll do their overview. And we're going to find out what the ref says. They're going to probably have a referee talk. Now, folks.
We got a penalty.
Penalties decline.
It will. Bedford penalty.
Yeah, it was unsportsmanlike, I think. Because they didn't like the call. So it will be I think it will be Blue Hawks football. So that ball got loose. My goodness.
Right on the goal line.
Yeah.
Tough break for the Bulldogs.
I loved it when one of those fans goes like, he broke the plane. I'm like, we know he broke the plane. Well, they're not going to come up to us for reviews and stuff, but that's all right.
Yeah, next week we'll get our replays going.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, here we go. Ball spotted at the 20. So Exeter is going to try and run it down the middle. So Exeter is putting up a tough fight. They did not let the Bedford Bulldogs run that one in, and they basically held up that big wall. It was a team effort just to get that ball by the Exeter Blue Hawks. I saw at least 5
Bedford was marching. And,
I know.
That was a strong run, and just that anxiousness to dive over the end.
I saw one guy just float in the air, and I went.
See whether he was trying to stretch with the football?
Yeah, I saw him stretch the ball out. I mean, he did break the play, and I thought he had it, but then I looked again. So handoff intended right there, and it will go to number 17, and that was Adam Gray on the carry. 3:30 left to play. We're flying right through this game right now. 3:24 left. It has been a wild one out here at Bedford. We've seen flips and flips all over in that zone. I'll tell you, in that touchdown zone. Bedford faithful still screaming, "Come on, let's go, boys!" And here we go. Line set. 2 men in the back. Quarterback throws it, and the pass is incomplete. It was intended for number 88.
And that'll bring up a 4th down for...
Correction, number 89, Bobby Clinch. I guess it's Bobby Clinch. And that's going to bring us up to a 4th down. And the quarterback will punt it away. Cody Morissette, he is a jack of all trades. Quarterback, really? Punter. I mean, my goodness. And that's a straight shot punt. Excellent punt. And it's going to be carried by number 5 for the Bedford Bulldogs. He breaks through another tackle, and he is taken down at the 41.
It's actually,
35.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the wrong way.
Right.
I was looking at the TV, and I went, oh, he's on the 30. He's not got to be at the 41. 35, my bad. Forget my mathematics skills. I'm looking at the wrong math here.
My skill, too.
And we got an Exeter Blue Hawk running back and forth out on the field over here. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, we're getting back to the game here. Number 22 carries it in for the Bedford Bulldogs.
Forward. Good 5 yards.
Maybe a 5, and he may have gotten it up to 30. Yep, he did. By gum, he got it at the 30. Here we go. 2nd down and 5. Handoff to, no, fake handoff to, and now it's going to number 7, and it goes slippery right out of his hands. Wow. Harris Lemagulon. That's how they pronounce it. The announcer guy got it right. Harris Lemagulon. It's like that UNH hockey player DiGirolamo. It's a weird pronunciation. It sounds Italian. I think he's got an Italian name in it. All right, quarterback Thomas Morgan has one to his right, and what do we got here? Maybe a timeout. Timeout, Bedford. We'll go over the playbook a little bit. 2:08 left to play. Bedford is down by a touchdown. They are putting up a tough effort, but that last play, Bill, that happened in that end zone.
Right.
I just can't believe that Exeter stopped them. I mean, I give the defense credit. They put everything on the line right there, and they just, they said, here we go. We're going to see if we can stop them. I saw the ball go loose, and the guy did break. Clearly, he did break the play. I mean, I thought it was a touchdown at first, and then I saw the ball come right out. I'm like, no way. I'm like, that's unbelievable. But as you can see right now, I don't know if you got the camera set. We got a lot of Bedford High School students over in the left-hand side. That is a sold-out Bedford High School student crowd over there. They are the pride of the Bedford High School kids out there. Keeping that Bedford faithful going. So right now, here we go. 2:08 left to play. Thanks, Bill, for showing those boys and the girls out there of the Bedford faithful. Here we go.
Cameraman Bob.
Yeah, cameraman Bob down there. Oh, here comes a pass, and it is intercepted. Maybe, is it? Did the Exeter Blue Hawks get it?
Intercepted.
It is intercepted by number 22 of the Exeter Blue Hawks. My goodness. Ryan Johnson is getting a job, and he's doing an unbelievable job. That's a second. I think that he got grabbed the fumble too. Wow. He was the last guy underneath the pile when the ball went loose. So Ryan Johnson again. And the Bedford fans thinks the Exeter Bluehawks are cheating. You can hear the band down there making all the chants. But we're going to get back to this one here. 2 minutes on the dot, 21-14. Here comes the Exeter Bluehawks with a quick handoff here. And the handoff was intended for, trying to see here, who was it? It's going to pop out with the ball. Number 6, Adam Ween on the carry. I think it was Adam Gray that carried that. I think he made a mistake on that name. I was like, Adam Lee? I'm like, and the quarterback is set. One man in motion, 24, and the handoff. And the pass is, ooh.
Yeah, it was a straight ahead run.
Great Lowry got it. Tackle was made by Nolan Brown on the Bedford Bulldogs. Clock running, 49 seconds left. This has been an interesting game. We've been in store here in Bedford, New Hampshire. 3 men in the backfield, handoff. Fake handoff, and now he's going to throw it up in the air, and it's incomplete. My goodness, number 16 could have easily intercepted that one. And we got a 4th down and 4, and the Bedford fans can't believe it. They are holding strong here. They're praying for a miracle touchdown to try and tie this game up.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't call that miracle territory, but...
And a kick is made. We got a flag down over here in the corner, I see. And the catch is made by number 5. I think it might go on the Exeter Bluehawks. We'll find out. 5 is still running for the Bedford Bulldogs. That is Lucien Murphy. Nicholas Vanderberg made the tackle. We got a flag on the play, and it's going to go against Bluehawks, I believe. And that's going to be a big factor right there here in this 3rd quarter, because now, if the Bluehawks lose this one, so we'll find out.
With that strong run back, I
don't know.
I'd imagine they might turn that down. So they'd have to, depending when it came, would it create another kick? Let's see how they see what the call is and how they play it.
Let's see what the refs are saying. It's a lot of talking down.
Reference over,
and here we go. I don't know what
legal man downfield against Bedford.
Wow. So now comes the big question. 4th quarter.
So this will bring back out offense. Let's see. Let's see what we got. What do we got?
We gotta find out. I think it's gonna be a repunt. They're gonna have to repunt it. Yep.
4th and 9. So now 4th and 4.
4th and 4. Ball spotted on. Gain a little bit, so that was a big no-no for the Bedford Bulldogs doing that.
Yeah, unfortunately, they had enough of a margin, so
had to get back up on the chair.
Didn't nullify that great. Yeah, watch that.
I have to be able to see so I can look up.
All this technology in front of us.
Exactly. And I know I got the camera and I got the TV in front of me. I got a mini TV in front of me. But I just like, as I say, Bill.
Seeing the real thing, huh?
Yeah, I want to see the real thing so I can.
Just people to show up too.
Yeah.
Show up to these real games.
Absolutely. And watch it off the tablet too. What did you hear on the camera? So it is a 1st down and 10. So they are going to give them the first down and 10.
So I guess that was it was 4th and 4.
So it was 4th and 4. So now
Exeter back at it.
Exeter back at it with 15 seconds left. So if I'm Exeter right now,
well, this is just third quarter.
15 seconds. I mean, take a knee.
Oh no! This is third quarter. So this third quarter. No, we're just gonna just a play.
I was thinking run the clock out and then say, all right, pull the old Tom Brady,
Yeah, because you get another quarter. That's the beauty of this game. Third quarter.
And we got a running clock here. 10 seconds left. So it looks like they're going to slowly. What's going on here?
Yeah, they might be just waiting until the fourth quarter. Get some planning.
And here we go.
So we'll
run this clock out. 4th and final quarter. You know what I always do, Bill? I don't know if you can get the camera on me. I have always done this every time I come out here.
Let's see if I can get a...
we always do the 4th quarter thing here. And
hold on a second there, Nick. Wait, see if we can get... who's our...
you always see on the sidelines.
FaceTime camera for you here. Hopefully we're not going to lose audio.
As you can see right here, I always do the old 4th quarter. We always do that all the time, like on the sidelines. There's Bill right there. We're getting ready for the 4th quarter. So what do, Bill? We always put up the 4. 4 for 4th quarter. 4 for 4th quarter. So now that we got that all settled and squared away, let's get back to our usual guys right there.
Business at hand.
Absolutely. So it's crunch time for the Bedford Bulldogs. Bill, what do you think is going to happen with the Bedford Bulldogs?
Well, they've had a good balanced game. So I think they had a good, consistent, strong running game. So if they can give it to some of their power backs, keep them moving forward. And when you have a good running game, it really opens up those lanes for the passing game.
Absolutely.
But I think the running game, especially at this high school level, really drives it.
Absolutely.
So here comes Exeter.
Exeter. Here we go.
12 minutes left.
12 minutes left to play. First down and 10. Ball spotted on. They are in Exeter zone. Handoff to number 37, and he is taken down in the backfield. He lost 2 yards on that one. What in the world happened there?
Strong line.
Wow. .37 ran that thing as hard as he could, but
I've seen the steam.
Yeah,
as those players are breathing hard out there, showing us that we are in fact in fall. We didn't have fall for a little bit more of a summer fall thing. Now we're in genuine fall.
And the pass is handed off down the middle. It's actually snowing up in the Mount Washington area.
Is it? No, I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, I just heard it on the news this morning. I was like, oh my goodness gracious, it's snowing.
We had 39 at our house this last couple of days in the morning.
Same here. I mean, living in Portsmouth, I live pretty close to the sea area, so it gets cold over there too. Picked up the morning paper, saw the fox running across the yard into the woods, and I was like, oh hi.
So as we Exeter begins this 4th quarter, thanks to Cinemagic and Wilbur's Restaurant.
Absolutely, Wilbur's and Cinemagic. Oh, and
loose ball.
Bedford has the ball. They intercept it.
It picked up a fumble.
They picked up a big fumble. No, wait a minute.
No.
I thought it was a fumble. What happened?
Let's see.
What happened there? I got to look at that again.
Skullduggery. So I guess that was a down. I guess we're down by contact, and Exeter picked up on that quickly.
I saw one of the players jumping.
Yeah.
Bill, I saw a player jumping off in the corner, and I'm like, oh, he got it. And I'm like, wow. I said, there is hope yet for the Bedford Bulldogs here. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, as you were saying, sorry about that, Bill. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no. No worries. It's a fast game.
I know.
Gotta be fast. Gotta keep up with it.
hopefully NH1 will help us cover some basketball games too, and hopefully high school hockey games, because I would love to cover a high school hockey game.
Yeah, hockey's a great sport. We did some Summersworth games last year, so we're ready for it.
I know Portsmouth has got.
You want it, we'll do it.
Yeah, I would love to cover a high school hockey game out in Exeter. I know they got the live barn thing, but I actually talked with the Exeter guys. They said it shouldn't be a problem because that's all part of like something for like junior tournaments. That's why they have the live barn. So.
Yep. Well, it's live barn doesn't have announcers, single camera.
Yeah, it's just a single camera. Well, two cameras on each side. Yeah. So, and there's a kick away right there. So we'll have to cover some Exeter Blue Hawks hockey games because I hear they're going to be doing really good. Coach Tufts over there, he's done a fantastic job with the Exeter Blue Hawks and hockey team. So we're hoping to see them, and maybe some Bedford Bulldogs hockey. You know, they're really good out there and up here because I think they're the defending champions, if I'm not mistaken. So, and some Portsmouth Clippers. Portsmouth Clippers are they're a great division.
Yeah, I was speaking with the principal of Portsmouth High School, and she said, "Yeah, do hockey. It's too cold for me.
I would love to do a hockey game
at the rink." So
I'll tell you,
it.
It's amazing to do a hockey game. Like, you know, I've watched like all the University of New Hampshire guys. We got a handoff here, and it's going to number 22.
Oh yeah,
and he's still running and taken down, and we got a flag on the play. What a toss by that referee on the flag! My goodness, he really tossed that thing. I couldn't get over it. He was standing at the 20-yard line. And I see a yellow thing just toss in the air. It looked like a Hail Mary. Give credit to him on that one. And it just grounded right off there. My goodness.
What do we got?
Personal foul. Personal foul on Bedford.
Ooh, ouch.
Wow. But as I said, I would love to do hockey games and get us out there. And hopefully we can get out to Manchester to cover a state championship game for NHIAA, because I know they don't get much press coverage for high school hockey. I've always tried to see if we can get out there because I know Dover is a good team out in Division II, and they've always got an excellent hockey program out there, and I know Portsmouth's in D2, but Dover has always been a focus in that division.
Spalding's had a good
Spalding
hockey
as
team.
well, yeah. Dover-Spalding, they're always a great rivalry. Oh, my goodness. They say they get a packed house in there, so we'll have to definitely check out Dover High sometime. Yeah. And here we go. We got Bedford handing it off to number 22. No, it isn't. Isn't going to 22. Tackled by number 55, and it was 22. So he's going to lose a little bit more yards on that one. Second down and 25. Will now be, he gained one. Okay. So it'll be second down and third down, maybe. I think it's third down.
Yeah,
Did they give that penalty? Yeah, okay. So second down and 20. Second down and 24. He's got a long ways to go to get back to those to the chain gang over there. And the ball is spotted at the 41-yard line. And the pass is over to Morgan. Morgan throws it to number 82, and it's intercepted by the Exeter Blue Hawks.
Oh, that's
number 5, the quarterback for the Exeter Blue Hawks. Cody Morissette has done it again. The Mr. Jack of all trades.
Really?
He's the quarterback. He's an interceptor. He takes it. Oh my goodness gracious!
Another disappointment for the Bulldogs.
Wow.
Way back.
With 9 minutes and 8 seconds, Exeter 21, Bedford 14. Are you in shock, Bill? That is unbelievable.
Well, you know, there's a lot of territory to make up, and he tossed it long and paid.
And Morissette hands it off to number 37, Morissette. And the pass is intended. He may have gotten pushed back. It'll be second down and 11. Second down and 11 on that one. Ball spotted now on the 39-yard line. It was at the 40 after the Morissette interception. There has been a ton of interceptions, fumbles, ball bopping out in the end zone. I just can't get over it. I mean, even the Bedford fans couldn't believe that play back in the end zone, that he broke the plane. Yeah. So I'm still in shock. Yeah. The defense held their ground. And there's a handoff there for the Exeter Blue Hawks. And number 24.
Well, Exeter really plodding forward. Hard-earned yards. Just continue to move the ball forward and had some good fortune on recoveries. There have been some turnovers on both teams, but I'd say Exeter's got the leg up in that.
I'll tell you, I get so hyped up when I'm always color commentating with NH1, you know? I'm just blown away that I'm
passion.
I love it. It's amazing. I love coming out to football games, basketball games. Just doing this with you. Oh, there it is. Oh! Doing this games with everybody here, it's just amazing, you know?
Incomplete there.
There was an incomplete pass there. Bobby Klee, number 89.
So, punt here for Exeter.
Exeter is...
So Bedford held him.
I got to say, I wonder what Coach Ball is thinking. You know, he likes to get a little bit of touchdowns on the scoreboard for the Exeter Bluehawks. I'm wondering what he's thinking right now on that sideline. You know, do we need to improve better in our practices? Do we need to do something? Because, you know, he's got Portsmouth the next game. And, you know, it's going to be interesting to see them play Portsmouth because, you know, now... You know, and then what's Bedford's next game? I'm trying to remember when Bedford's next game is next week, but I'm trying to remember who they're going to be playing. So
Bedford got knocked down by Winnicott, and
yeah, that's going to be interesting. So
we'll see if we can find out who they're up against.
Yeah, the schedule is coming down to the wire, folks. I mean, we're already in October, so it's crunch time for every team in Divisions 1, 2, and 3. So Bedford has the ball, and he's going to hand it off to number 22. And he's got a little gap there, a little hold, and 22 is going to break. He's got it. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, and he's taken down right at the 30, the 25-yard line. I'd say the 25. Don't hold me on that. And number 26 on the sideline is telling the fans, get up, stand loud here in Bedford. Wow. That was an unbelievable play with 7:23 left in the fourth quarter. Can the Bedford Bulldogs pull off a shocker and try and tie this game up in their home field? This gridiron is going nuts. 7:08 left, handoff to number 22 for Bedford, and the ball is taken down, and he slammed his hand right in there, so he looks like he'll be all right. Number 22 is Thomas Norfleet. Caught the ball and ran it down there. Handoff was by 2nd and 3. Here we go. Set ball at the 17. We got ourselves a ball game, Bill, here in Bedford.
Norfleet's reaching into his helmet. Looks like he's trying to get some dirt out of his ear.
Yeah. That stuff can be tough, and it's also rough, too, on the skin when you land on it. Here comes a run here by the quarterback. He's still going, and he's got the first down at 10. What a run. 6:21 left, and I think that clock should be rolling here. It's 21-14, and Bedford is giving us a run for the money.
Move the chains.
And we got 1st and goal coming right now. And clock running. What a run there. I'm even watching myself on YouTube. I'm looking down and going like, that was a great play. All right, here we go. Morgan is going to take the ball, and he's going to try and run it. He's got too much pressure, and the ball is popped out, and it's rolling. Will it be considered? No, pass incomplete. He tried to pull the old flip pass. The old Aaron Rodgers pass from the Green Bay Packers. Hey, there, Bill Rodgers, there it is right there. Any relations to Aaron Rodgers from Green Bay?
No, he spells his name incorrectly.
Oh, boy.
As does the runner.
Here we go. Thomas Morgan setting the play up. He's got Nafleet on his left. Nafleet gets a handoff. He's got an open space. Can he get it in there? Is it enough? He may have it at the 1-yard line. My goodness, 5:45 left. What's the call, ref? Is it on the 1? We got a 3rd down and 1. Ball spotted on the 1-yard line. We are in goal territory. 4th quarter, 5:33 now. What's the call?
Good shot there by Darryl. Right on the goal line.
My goodness, Darryl got a good one. I can see it right there. That was a beautiful shot. Here we go. Crunch time. Wall is set for the Exeter Bluehawks, and we got ourselves
timeout on Bedford.
Timeout Bedford. We'd like to send a shout out to our sponsors, Cinemagic Stadium Theaters and Wilbur's Restaurant. Stop on by at Wilbur's in Bedford, New Hampshire, and any local Cinemagic Stadium Theater in New Hampshire, Maine, Massachusetts, anywhere in New England. Stop on in. Definitely go check out a movie like I have. I always go there for Wicked Wednesdays.
We've had quite a game here.
I know. I can't believe it. We're covering this one.
We're a yard out. 3rd down. We'll have 2 to try to push it in. And if you're an Exeter fan, you have 2 to try to keep out.
Absolutely. Now, if anybody does not know if this game runs to overtime, which would be amazing, and we got the fans shaking our stuff around here, but if it runs to an overtime, last time I checked, it's 20-yard line, and they have to toss it or hand it off or something like that to get the win, and they give it best to both sides. Now, here comes Bedford, and it's a touchdown for the Bedford Bulldogs. They have done it. Thomas Norfleet has made it happen. Captain. He ran it right down the middle. The wall could not hold for the Exeter Bluehawks, and he sails on in. Exeter 21, Bedford 20, going for the extra point. Kicker number 10 for the Bedford Bulldogs, Joseph Elanio, and he kicks it up, and it's good. We got a tie game here in Bedford, New Hampshire. 5:12 left to play in the 4th quarter. Bedford 21, Exeter 21. It feels like the state championship rematch all over again. Tied up, close game, defense, offense, defense, offense, defense, offense. I can't keep up with this. My goodness.
Love it, Nick.
Oh,
Great game.
Man, this is getting me wild. That band is rocking it. Both teams are rocking it. The cheerleaders are doing a fantastic job down there, keeping everybody alive. This has got to be one great game.
21-21.
My goodness. No matter who wins, this is going to be a great, I got to say, good sportsmanship between the two teams, playing it out, like
Absolutely.
a game of chess, a game of chess, you got to have your pawns on the field, and you got to move them up,
5-12, let's see what Exeter can do after Bedford comes back tied up.
And Exeter is going to get it as number 22 will get that. And that is Ryan Johnson, and he's going to try and run that up, and he will make it to the 35-yard line. Ryan Johnson saw that ball a country mile away. And Jack O'Connell was in on the tackle on that one as he took Ryan Johnson down. We got 5:07 left to play here in this 4th quarter, tied at 21. And we got ourselves a football game here in Bedford, New Hampshire. Anybody out there on the Seacoast or any other teams watching this game through Coruway and NH1, definitely check us out. And our shout-outs to Cinemagic and also Wilbur's Restaurant in Bedford, New Hampshire, our sponsors for this game. Handoff there for the Exeter Bluehawks as they get it right in, and it will be stopped maybe at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1.
Bedford charged up.
They are charged up. Here at their home field, they are telling Exeter this is their gridiron. No gain on that one. It will be a 2nd down and 10. Ball spotted on the 34-yard line. It's crunch time for the Exeter Bluehawks as number 5, their quarterback, got some plays written down. And we're going to find out what he's going to say. Cody Morissette, the jack of all trades, catching that interception. You got to give credit to that kid right now. He's got 2 men in the backfield. He's got 37, and he's got passes it off to number 6. He's running it. Here he goes. Number 6 for the Exeter Bluehawks gets that one. Jake Brzezinski, he gains a big gain right there. 4:17 left. He's got a big first down and 10. What a gain. And I'd say that was a big rush there, Bill.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. I'm so hyped up just watching this. It's just, wow. A great football game just watching the Exeter Bluehawks and the Bedford Bulldogs just take it away.
Back and forth. Great football.
And the handoff is to number 37. Cody Morissette hands it off to 37, and that is, forgive me if I can't keep names up correctly, Braden Lowry, Bladen Lowry. Luckily I have roster in hand where all systems go. 3:37 left. Exeter Bluehawks trying to run the clock out to try and at least get close so they can have the crunch time play. There is no 2-minute warning last time I checked in high school football. So they're going to do whatever it takes. And there's motion. It looks like that's going to go on Bedford. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, encroachment there.
There is an encroachment on Bedford. Oh, my God. A disaster just happened right there. Ooh. That is a no-no.
Yeah, and so that'll bring them to within 3.
Second down and 3, but still, Exeter could be thinking, here we go. Clock is running. The ball is spotted at the 28-yard line. 3 men in the backfield. He's got 37. Handoff. Morissette throws it to number 24, and he hands it off to him. Adam Gray actually carried that direction. I always get that number confused. He comes running out of nowhere. So Adam Gray is always in that backfield.
A yard to go for first.
Absolutely. So here we go. Can we see a shocker? Wow. Winnicott shocked somebody at the last minute. Now let's find out if the Bluehawks can. Wow.
Yeah, Winnicott winning in the last 12 seconds of their game, and here comes Exeter.
Yeah, we got 2:33 left. Clock running. We got ourselves a ball game, and it looks like we're going to get ourselves timeout. Yeah, tie game, 21-21. Timeout, Exeter. Bill, it's been an honor coveraging this game with you.
It's exciting.
And with the whole crew. This is legitimately a really great game to cover right now.
Well, we've had, it's really tight. This Division 1 is, Winnicott now is, after that last 12-second win, remaining undefeated.
It must be in the air. I mean, the last-minute wins. I mean, come on. I mean, this is unreal.
Both of these teams looking very strong.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta say, if a lot of teams are watching out in the Division 1 standings, this is gonna make a big gap now. I mean, like literally, Winnicott going undefeated, and then Goffstown, the way how they're playing. I mean, Exeter and Bedford are playing really good football too. It's just watching, the whole entire Division 1. It's literally taken me off my whole entire, I just look at this thing and I'm coming down now.
Well, one thing I just want to point out is that, Exeter's coming off 2 losses versus Goffstown and Winnicott. Yeah. And so they're really big for them, really important for them.
I want to check the Portsmouth score. So Portsmouth did lose 20,
Here we go.
20. Here we go. We're getting back to our game here. We'll take a look at the final scores here, and it's a quick handoff. And I believe that was a clock running type play. They just try and run the clock a little bit.
And they did get the first down.
I mean, to be honest with you, I'm Coach Ball. I mean, you got the ball in your possession.
Yeah, you just control
the clock because
I know they're doing what they're doing.
Last time I checked, Bedford still has 3 timeouts, if I'm not mistaken. So if they were going to if it's going to come down to the wire, Bedford is going to have to just basically run the out-of-bounds plays and do all that kind of stuff to just try and help it out. But here we go. We got a handoff coming here. And the pass is intended to number 5. Now, Cody Morissette's going to run it. He faked 2 handoffs there. It was intended for number 37, but then he just took it himself.
That's that subterfuge.
Yes. Gain of 1 on this play. I say it's a great night for football. 1:37 left.
So Bedford comes into this game, of course, 3-1.
I'm nervous watching this game. I want to know what happens.
So stakes are high for both teams here. This is a real pivotal point in the season.
Yes, this is. Even though Bedford's in the north, but still this affects the whole Division I. So it's playoff crunch time. Here comes number 5. Cody Marcette has it. He's going to throw it, and the pass was intended for number 89. That was Bobby Clinch. Bobby Clinch. So it'll be 3rd down and 9. So here we go. Can Bedford hold the fort down in their own gridiron? This is the big question of the day.
And I don't know what their kicker looks like, but for a high school game, this looks a little. Looks too far.
Yeah, it looks a little too far. We don't have Adam Vinatieri or Guskowski out there. You know, any of those big guys. You know, that could kick you a Super Bowl type deal. But, you know, I mean, I have seen miracle kickers happen. St. Thomas Aquinas had a kicker.
Here we go, 3rd down.
So here we go, 3rd down and 10.
10.
Here we go, 3rd down and 10. Bedford faithful, going crazy. Pass off to number 5. He's going to run it up to number 22, and he's still got it, and he's taken down at the 10-yard line. 1st down and 10, and we may have a timeout here. 1:06 left. Oh!
So 1st and 10, right? I don't know if they have room for a 1st down, but
Yep, it is 1st down and 10. Clock running, 57 seconds left. If you're Bedford, you got to call a timeout. What's going on in there in that whole booth right now? You need to call a timeout.
45 seconds.
Here we go. We're going to see an overtime. We could see an overtime. You never know.
Could well be. I'm sure that's what Bedford would like at this point.
But we never know. We're still sitting here tied at 21, 32 seconds left. Exeter thinking right now on the clock. There was a game out
down to the wire.
It's down to the wire.
24 seconds.
24 seconds. Here we go. Handoff made. Pass over intended, and it is incomplete. 18:30.3 seconds left. 3rd down and 10, and the ball is still at the 10-yard line, tied at 21, and he came close to becoming a hero.
As close as you can be.
Wow.
Nail biter.
God, if you're the Exeter Bluehawks fans, look out. This Bluehawk team is for real, you know, taking a couple losses here and there, but they can shake it. And the defense hands it off. Here comes a run here, and the clock is down. And now you got to wonder, Coach Ball calls timeout. Timeout. He calls timeout. Coach Ball is calling timeout. I can see it. 8 seconds left. Here we go, Bill. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it right now, Bill. Here it is. It's gonna be. It's gonna be something.
This is what you've been talking about for a couple of weeks.
Absolutely.
This is field goal territory. Genuine field goal
territory. Now they're in field goal territory. What is Coach Ball thinking on that sideline right now? He must be saying, option 1.
We can your foot, my friend.
Yeah. You know, does he really want to risk a running back or to try and take the chance? If you're smart, take the field goal.
We're being shaken here.
I know, it's like an earthquake here in Bedford. My goodness gracious. That band is banging the drums. They're shaking it over here in Bedford. They're shaking our whole booth.
My monitor is an earthquake.
This Pride is going crazy. I wonder what the parking lot's going to be thinking after the game, so they have to wait till the traffic gets out. Here we go. The play is set. They're going for the field goal. This is it. Can they kick it away? And here we go. Sam Wolf, he's getting pressured, and there's a time. Oh, we got a flag on the play. They're going to call it on Bedford with 7 seconds left on the clock. Tied at 21.
What do we got?
We're going to see what the call is.
Offside on Bedford.
Offside on Bedford. Oh, my goodness. Now he's gaining a little bit closer. Does he want the field goal?
Or
Or does he? Yeah, he still wants the field goal.
Take that extra 3 yards. And
you know, I thought he'd be tempted. We'll find out. Here we go. Morsette's going to hold for the kicker, number 71, Sam Wolf. Sam Wolf's going to hold, so I'm literally shaking right now. Can this kid do it? Pressure is on him right now. The ball is spotted on the 3-yard line. So, how many yards do you think? 3-yard line?
We got a 15. We got a 20-yard.
20-yard field goal kick. You'd say, yep. We got a 20-yard field goal kick right on the line. Can it happen? Here we go, 7.3 seconds, fourth quarter, epic moment, right here and now. I can't believe I'm calling this with you, Bill. This is unbelievable. We got ourselves a nail-biter. The Winnicott game came down to the last wire, so now this one is coming down to the last wire. This is going to be something to watch right now. We got Bedford fans literally going nuts.
Resetting. Looks like the ref is resetting the clock.
8.6
seconds.
Wow, that extra 1 second could benefactor in Bedford. We'll find out. Because if they get the ball back, now you got to wonder, is it going to be all going crazy? You've got 26 over here for the Bedford Bulldogs going away. Morissette on the set. Wolf is getting ready to kick it. Getting all set. Here it comes. The kick is up. The kick is in. It is good! The Exeter Bluehawks get it in. 3 points on the board. Sam Wolf has now become the hero for the Exeter Bluehawks and shocking the Bedford Bulldogs here live in Bedford. Unbelievable kick. 24 to 21. My goodness gracious.
Really silencing the Bedford crowd.
It sounds like
here.
the Bedford fans are already heading on out the door. 4.6 seconds. Wow. My goodness gracious. Exeter has returned. And I think this game is the redemption of their state playoff loss last year.
They are playing like it.
They have got a bone to pick with Bedford. I am in shock.
Great game.
That was, I got to tell you, being a part of NHIAA football, doing security and everything, that is a first for me to see a field goal attempt on that one. And I am blown away at that. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that. 4.6 seconds. And he got it in. Right down the middle. Wolf has become the hero for the Exeter Bluehawks. Now comes the big question. Wolf is going to kick it off again. Sam Wolf is going to onside kick it, and the ball bounces, and that is going to go right to the 50-yard line.
Interesting choice. I guess they didn't want the long run back.
So here we go. Does Bedford pull the Hail Mary that we're going to see right now?
3 seconds late.
If Bedford nails
3 seconds left, that's pretty much all you got, I'd say.
Bedford pulls the Aaron Rodgers Hail Mary down the end of the field, I will literally freak out because this game has become the most epic thing I've seen yet.
Way to go, Nick.
I'm blown away. Bill. This game, it was worth the drive from Newcastle, New Hampshire, just to come out to this thing. I am just blown away. I mean, Exeter kicking a field goal the way they did and nailing it right down there. And now we're going to see if Bedford has enough juice in the arm to launch it down the field.
So just as
and they're setting up, and the defense is setting up at Hail Mary formation. They know that they're going to be doing that. They're going 2 deep. Now they're going 3 deep back here. They know something's up.
There we go.
So the traffic is already starting to leave over in the corner. So
timeout there.
2.4 seconds left. I'm pretty sure they got to fix that clock. I'm pretty sure it wasn't 2.4. I think it was in the 3 zone. So they'll probably have to check the clock again. Wow.
I think it was 3.1 at the kickoff.
And then it must have came close to it.
It starts rolling as soon as they have any contact. And so just about a half second for that play. And Bedford's got, I'd say, one shot for the end zone.
It's got to be a miracle pass. It's got to be, everybody's got to be in the end zone for your wide receivers. And it's got to be one man has to come down with it. If the Bedford Bulldogs pull this one off, all those fans that left, I'm pretty sure they're going to feel pretty upset. That is going to be like literally like how the Boston Red Sox come back from the Yankees game, and just like a miracle home run comes out of nowhere.
50 yards, a long way for an arm.
That's got to be like literally NFC playoffs or AFC playoff throw. You're down by a touchdown and you come back and tie it. My goodness gracious. So we're going to find out right now. Wow. Bill, it's been an honor. I got to tell you.
It's been great, Nick. Beautiful night. Here it goes.
Here we go. And Bedford gets the ball. Last chance for hope. Here he comes. Throws it. The pass is over. It's a handoff here. And it's a handoff there. It's a handoff there. It's another handoff there. Here comes the Bedford Bulldogs. What is going on here? It's screaming like crazy. They're still moving the ball. Still moving it back and forth. Ball bounces, and he still got it. Are you kidding me? What in the world is happening here?
Whoa.
Oh, he could do it. He could do it. Oh, my God. Oh, and that's the game. Wow.
Brilliant.
The Exeter Blue Hawks have won it. They beat the Bedford Bulldogs 24-21, but I got to give the Bedford Bulldogs credit for making me stick around in that one. Unbelievable.
Even the disappointed crowd can see what a beautiful finish.
I got to give credit to the Bedford Bulldogs for the effort. I thought for a second they were going to take it all the way down. I was like, oh, my God, this could really happen. He had a wide open chance. I mean, if he may have, the only thing is that last play back there, if he just did a juke, maybe a 50-50 chance he could have gotten in the end zone and said goodbye to everybody. And
that was worth the price of admission, that
absolutely.
One play.
This game was completely worth the price of coming out. I got to say, Bill, that was an amazing day. It was an amazing night. Shout out to NH1 for covering this game. You witnessed a beautiful game tonight. Coruway Film Institute, our sponsors, Cinemagic Stadium Theater, and Wilbur's and Bedford, New Hampshire. Get on down to Wilbur's today. Well, folks, it was an amazing, amazing game. 24-21. Exeter is going to have a happy bus ride home. Coach Ball is going to talk with his team, and I got to admit, Bill, that was something.
That was a great game.
I know. I can't believe it. So it came down to the wire here in Exeter.
Really did.
Winnicott must be thinking, okay, now they're coming back. The Exeter Blue Hawks have just literally shown that they're as good as they say they are, coming back in the situation. And amazing job. And shout out to the Bedford Bulldogs putting on a great effort at that end of that game. I could not believe some of the stuff that was going on with the Bedford Bulldogs. It just literally blew my mind.
Well, yeah, really, what a finish.
If they got that, I would have been like, yeah, about that field goal back there. Yeah, forget about that field goal.
So I want to thank NH1 for presenting Granite State Gridiron. And again, as you said, Nick, thanks to Wilbur's Restaurant and Cinemagic. And thank you for catching us on Facebook Live, the NH1 site. Friend them and catch us next week. We've got a 2 o'clock game next Saturday afternoon, Bow versus Kennett, and then catch the rest of the games here, NH1's Facebook site and the YouTube site, Coruway's Connected Village. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, Nick.
Hey, thank you guys. Wow. That blew me away.